We are through 2 of 8 climbers here in the finals of the 2019 USA Climbing Sport Open National Championships. Both Charlie Osborne and Dylan Barks have made their ascents, and they will hand things off to Zander Waller. As Barks on the right with a score of 25.57. That right now early is the mark to beat, as he beats Charlie Osborne by about 5+ points. Zander Waller, the third man on the wall. Wingspan 6 feet even, 3 inches longer than his height, just 15 years old.
Zander, one of those younger competitors that has done really well on the youth circuit and making a nice entry into that open competition realm. Working his way through this technical section with a lot of confidence, which is really what you want to be doing in a section like this, because the more confident you are early on, the more energy you're able to save by not second-guessing yourself.
He has 6 minutes to get himself as far up that route as he possibly can. Remember, each scored handhold is worth a point, sometimes 2 if they have to get both of their hands on them, and then every time that the climber clips into one of those carabiners, it's worth an additional 0.01. Higher you go, the more points you get.
Looking good.
Zander's getting closer to that exciting dynamic section of this route where he has to really commit to a jump. That hold he's grabbing is extremely tiny on top of that blue hold. It's basically just good for one finger. It's what we call a mono. Mono being 1.
And this is the first really big crux of this route.
Gonna set up for the jump.
Let's go, come on.
Zander is there and secures that hold with his right hand and holding on with just 4 fingers. And you mentioned it, some of these grips are just so small, you have to be so precise and strong in order to keep yourself on that wall.
Exactly, and going with his right hand, he then had to match, and so he kind of had to release one part of his one hand as he was trying to put the other hand in the hold. So it's a little risky there to go with the right hand versus the left.
Zander Waller, the third man on the wall here, third of 8 competitors in this final round. 15 years old, out of Decatur, Georgia, and moving extremely well as he is about halfway up the wall here.
Getting to that hold that has an X, which means he has to clip from there for safety reasons. If he would to move past it and not clip, he would be called down. Working his way, trying to get to a high point. Nice toe hook outright with his right foot that keeps him locked in and able to get control of that Waco hold.
Zander Waller has established the new high point of the 3 competitors who have climbed this route. He will have the score to beat.
Really important on that steep angle to keep your hips in as much as possible, which Zander is doing a great job. Limited feet here, he's gonna have to commit to bumping. Now this is gonna be a pretty big move.
And Waller just can't get there, but he will have the score to beat as he is the man to get the highest so far as we approach the halfway point of this final round.
Doing work in the final round.
Zander Waller is able to get control of that left hand, but not able to set up for the jump well enough, but he currently has the high point, so really nice climbing done there by Zander Waller.
And remember, these men do not get to watch each other climb, and they only had 6 minutes before the competition started to read the route. And Waller will go over his final score with his judge.
How y'all feeling out there?
And he will be the man to beat with 5 competitors left.
You want more action? You're about to get it.
Gets a high five from Dylan Barks, who was the second man on the wall, and Charlie Osborne on the far left was first.
If you don't know mistakes already, you're about to. This man is a hero on the climbing
It's
wall.
possible that Zander Waller could have, instead of trying to go dynamic, could have figured out a way to move his feet around and go static. But in those moments, you have to make a decision, and you've already done so many moves. These walls are 60 feet tall, so decision making is key. And you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And right now he seems to be going through what he should have done in order to keep himself on the wall, but still